Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. Billy Jackson, and today's review is going to be on Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. Okay, now, first of all, let me give myself a shout out. It's my birthday, I just turned 50, and I have to give my homie a shout out, Angie Douthit, for this cool t-shirt that she gave me for my 50th birthday. May the 50th be with you. I'll be wearing it all weekend and all year, so you'll probably see it, a lot throughout the year, but hey, try not to get tired of it. But anyway, thank you, Angie. I appreciate it. I love it, and I'll be wearing it a lot. And happy birthday to me. Glad I made it this far, honestly, and I hope I have another 50 to go. But anyway, let's get to the review. All right, I love the first Black Panther. It's an incredible movie, and it's one of the top 10 MCU films, in my opinion. I really loved it. Ryan Coogler did an awesome job with that film. Now he comes back for Black Panther 2, and did it hold up? Yes! I love this movie. This movie was great. Now, I have a couple of nitpicks. They're just nitpicks. But overall, this movie was awesome, and I definitely think you should go out and see it. Let me tell you what I loved about it first. Angela Bassett kills it in this movie. I mean, she kills it in everything she does. But she nailed the performance. And I feel her as an actress was actually feeling some of the feelings that she was portraying as an actor on film. I thought that was really her. She wasn't just acting. She was feeling what she was saying and taking it to heart. Because they honored Chadwick Boseman in this film very, very well. Not too heavy, not too light. The first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of this movie were just incredible with honoring, the passing of that great actor, Chadwick Boseman, and the passing the torch to the new Black Panther. We'll get to that in a second. I'm not going to spoil anything, so don't worry. Another thing I loved about this movie, Namor, the main protagonist of the film. I've known that character for decades, okay? He was the first mutant to be introduced into comic books. And before X-Men, before any of that, there was Namor. And I've always liked his character. And he was portrayed so well in this movie. I thought they nailed it. I know it seems kind of goofy because he has wings on his legs, but they explained that. And I thought they did a really good job on portraying that character. So kudos to them for nailing Namor. Another thing I loved about this movie, the performances of just about everybody in this movie was superb. They really killed it. I mean, everybody. I know that I said Angela Bassett killed it, of course, and the guy that acted as Namor killed it, of course. They were the highlights of the film. Every time they were on screen, I was intensely listening. But everybody else did a wonderful job. This movie is very well directed, very well written. I love the story, great character development, and I thought they really did a good job. And I think everybody should go out to the theater and see this movie. It's worth seeing in the theaters. Just a couple of gripes, okay? One, it's a little too long, and it didn't need to be. There's some derivative characters in this movie that I think could have been taken out, and it would have tightened up the film a lot more. Cut out 15, 20 minutes, and this movie is perfect. And I wish they would have done that. They didn't need some of the characters that they were involved with in this movie. One being Ironheart. I thought she could have been totally taken out of this film, and it would have been about, what was really going on in the story about Namor wanting to attack the surface world, because he's basically the Marvel's version of Aquaman. So he has an underwater kingdom that he's the ruler of, and he wants to attack the surface world, and he wants Wakanda's help. And if they don't help him, then he's going to attack them first. I loved that plot. That's all they needed. But they brought in this other stuff, and it made the movie feel a little long. So that's another gripe I had. One more little nitpick. It's a Black Panther movie. Black Panther's only in this for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And I really wish the Black Panther movie would have had more Black Panther. So, that being said, and I didn't like who becomes the new Black Panther. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I wasn't happy with the choice of who becomes the next Black Panther. I understand it. I know it's in the comic books. I get it. But I wish they would have done something a little bit different for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And maybe that'll change. Maybe there'll be another one later down the road. But as far as who they went with in this film, I thought there were other choices that would have been better. But other than that, guys, those are really small nitpicks. The movie may have been long, but it didn't feel long. I was only bored maybe a couple of minutes throughout the movie. You know, maybe 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. I thought they could have tightened up the dialogue a little bit. But other than that, it was very well paced. I mean, I didn't like fall asleep or close my eyes at any moment. I felt interested. The story kept me going. So kudos to them for making a great movie. I think everybody should go see it. So those are my thoughts, but it's not all about what I think. What do you think? Have you seen Black Panther 2? Do you plan on seeing it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!